Hey guys, today we'll be doing a review / comparison between the 3DS XL and the new 3DS XL. Let's get straight into the video. So starting off, this is kind of a remake of one of my old videos because I did do one of these videos where it was a comparison between the original 3DS XL and the new 3DS XL, but this time I will be using my own, and since I used my friend's last time, I have a lot more opinion on whether I like this one or this one more. So yeah. So starting off, we have both 3DSs right here, and yeah, they look quite a bit similar other than the fact that one is a special edition, which I did a review on, which is based on the SNES, which I also did a review on the SNES Classic. And yeah, here's just a quick overview, and then we'll go into more detail in just a sec. So looking at the two consoles right away, you can see a couple different things. These little holes, you can't see them on the 3DS because it's black, but you can see these holes, which are different. These ones are more of like a T, and this one is more of a circle. There's also more of these, and they're smaller. Looking right here, we have the two cameras. You can't really see this one, but like that, you kind of can see this as well, right there, and that's the camera. Right here we have two cameras. One's the IR camera, that's a little one. It's for face tracking, which I'll go into more soon. And here, right below them, we have, this is the 3D slider, which is gray, which goes up and down really nicely. Same with this one right here, it works perfectly. And over here, we have the volume slider, which is now here. And then we have the volume slider in here, which is usually right around here. And then moving down, we have the two circle pads, which both feel about the same, along with the D-pad. I don't know if you can hear it, but they both feel and sound about the same. They both feel very tactile and nice. This one I feel that has a bit more loose, but then again, I've had this one for so long, I'm not sure. The buttons are all very clicky. You have the A, B, X, and Y. And then you have the theme for the SNES, and then there's also the C-stick on this one. It's more of a nub, which is for games with views like Minecraft. And then looking at this, you see the start button is there. The start and select button are there, and the home button is just there, and there's nothing else here, which makes it look a lot more simplistic. On this one, oh yeah, this is also like a copy of the DS Lite. And this one, the start, and then select and start are right there, and then the home button's right here. I find this also looks very nice. On the front, there's no power button there, which is right there, which makes it look a lot more sleek. If we close the, oh yeah, one little detail, there is a little, see, that's for your thumb when you're playing games like Minecraft, so the doesn't like just like go like that. It's more of like in there, and it feels a lot more comfortable. Closing the 3DS, you see the back, which this one has just a little like rectangular thing, and then this one just has a little dot, which is for notifications, which can turn blue and green for Street Pass and notifications. And yeah, you have your two cameras right here, and then the microphone, or that is a light indicating that it is on, I'm pretty sure. And then the microphone is right there. And on this 3DS, the microphone is bigger, and it's also right there. You can kind of see it. This does have a clear case on it. That's why there is a logo right there, kind of just a gray mark. And then you have these, which sadly don't do anything, which would have been very awesome if you could like slide these up and down and slide this to bring you to the home menu, but you sadly cannot. Neither does this do anything. It's just there for decoration. It's a Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and then on top we have the IR receiver. I'll just go like this so you can see them a bit better. The IR receiver is right here and right there. Those are for the NFC. I'm not even sure what you can use that for. And then you have the Z, the R, and then the L, and the power port. The power/charging port is right in the middle, in this one instead of kind of being offset, because there is no card reader, game reader, which I'll show you in a sec. And then you have the wrist strap, and then here I'm pretty sure this is also the wrist strap, but I'm not sure what these holes are here. Let me know in the comment section below if you do know. Looking at the bottom, you see they all have these feet. This one does have rubber ones, just because it has a case on it. This one has a significant amount of less writing, like all that compared to all that. And then yeah, it just says Nintendo right there, and it has the kind of details from the SNES, and it says Nintendo right there. Looking at the left side, you see the stylus. I do not have the original stylus, that's why there's a DS Lite stylus in there, which has the network slider / switch, which is not on this one anymore. It makes it look a lot more clean, and this light indicating the network is on is one of these 3 lights. Oh yeah, I'll get into the bottom in a sec. We have an SD card slot, but the SD card slot, I have to admit, is kind of inconvenient since you have to take off the whole back plate just to reach that. We have the SD card slot, we have that, we have the volume, or the 3D sliders, and here we have a notch there, and a notch there. This one's more accessible since you have to be able to take off the back plate pretty easily. On the bottom, there's a lot less. This only has the power indicator, and this one has the charging indicator. That means that one's for battery, that one is for charging. And in here, we have this one, which is for power. This light is for charging, and this light is for network. The power button is now here, the stylus is here, which I find really good. It goes with the gray theme, or with the theme of the SNES. And you have the headphone jack right in the middle instead of kind of over here. We have this wrist strap, and then we have this, which is the card reader. Looking over here, we have the volume slider, which was over here, but now it's on the top screen, which makes it look a lot more sleek. Overall, if I do really quickly take this clear case off, this is a flat colored DS, which looks very nice. There's no real shine, but yeah, it looks very nice. This one, on the other hand, it is a lot banged up. It's not banged up, but it's scratched from the case it was in. I will hopefully be doing a shell swap. Maybe I'll even do a tutorial based on an iFixit guide I found online. This one is a more shiny color, but then again, it's not like a glossy color. And I do suggest this case if you do like the color / design of your 3DS. Just for a size comparison, if I put this in, you can see how far this goes up over the border, and then this still fits on and everything, but you can see how much bigger this is. To sum up today's video, if you want to get a 3DS, because games are getting super cheap since almost all Nintendo games are only $30 since they're all becoming Nintendo Selects, because the 3DS is almost dying at this point. I personally love the 3DS, and it's an amazing console, but there is some issues, like this one was $200 and this one's $250. When there's only a couple changes, this one is a bit more powerful. And yeah, I'll show you startups at the end of the video, and startup times and some games that usually lag out. And yeah, if you want to get a 3DS, I do suggest getting this, but if you do want to play a lot more and you want to get more games like Minecraft, you can't play Minecraft on this, but it is recognized for, I don't know why. But unless you're like a very avid Smash Bros player who wants to play against amiibos, this is your best bet unless you want to get the NFC reader. And yeah, so that pretty much sums up today's video. And yeah, I'll show you some startups.